Alright, so I know what you're thinking, but just hear me out on this one. Also, at the start, I should probably say that if you're in my younger audience, you should probably sit this video out, because I'm gonna try to keep it as safe for work as possible, but given the material that we're talking about here, I can't really promise too much. Alright, with that out of the way, let's get into the great story of Marina R34 on Hypixel Skyblock. And trust me, it does not have any right to have this much lore. Our great story begins where most things in the universe do, Reddit. Around a week before this was recorded, this image was posted to the r/Hypixel Skyblock subreddit, and the effect it had was, well, you should know. You read the title to this video. The Skyblock subreddit went crazy, the Skyblock discords went crazy, the Skyblock forums went even crazier than they normally are. To make things even worse, the person who drew it, ATR, made this comment and her DMs promptly exploded. ATR then followed this up with a video showing a bunch of people asking for the not safe for work version. Of course, I was not in this video, because I was out of town, but towards the end of it, she essentially said that it does exist, however, she's not going to give it out for free, and that was probably the best decision for her Skyblock bank account ever. She put up an auction and said that she would give the not safe for work version to the person who bidded the highest, and if you've been keeping up with this over the past few days, you kinda know how that went. If I go to /age ATR right now, it's still up, yup, and there's YMCatlord. Now, if you know me, you might be a little bit familiar with that name. As you can see here, YMCatlord is my alt. But if you've also known me for a while, then you'll know that there is no way in hell that I would have 2.1 billion coins to spend in any situation. The question, how did YMCatlord get so many coins, is probably the most asked question around this entire thing that I've seen, but a quick visit to the island will show you how he got it. A quick hop onto the YMCatlord account shows what really happened here. As you can see on the island, there is a sign with lots of debts. This large sum of money was quickly acquired through a lot of loans from I go by lots of names, Sanchester, and of course, the famous YouTuber Catlord. Which, fire sign right there, I do agree. But there's no way that Catlord would put subscribe to Catlord on his own sign. He'd have to have a massive ego to do that. Which, first off, you're wrong, I definitely would do that. But second off, this wasn't me. And here we come to the answer of who actually spent 2.1 billion coins on Marina R34. Of course, the answer is _Young Gravy himself, my co-op member and clouded fisherman. Around a month ago, one of Young's accounts got banned for security reasons, and that led to all three getting banned because they had all logged on in the same IP. So essentially, he had no account to run the bridge bot for a whole 30 days. Of course, because I wanted to have a bridge bot in Fishycolt, I let him use Ratlord as the bridge bot, and then every once in a while he would just hop on YMCatlord to play, and it's not really ban evading in this case because, I mean, it's a security ban. So when this auction went up, he would not have enough time to get unbanned on his main account to bid on this up to integer limit, so he would have to do it on the YMCatlord account, because as you can see here, it was definitely going to get to integer limit, and once it hits that point, you can't bid above it. So to summarize, the person that bid integer limit on Marina R34 was _Young Gravy on my alternate account, and while that doesn't mean that I bought it, you already know that I own the account, so I'm about to use it for clickbait. Also, in case you're interested, this is what the screen looks like when you've already bid integer limit. It's -2 billion coins for the next one. And of course, if the admins decide that paying in-game coins for real-life pictures is IRL trading, what? No, YMCatlord is not my alt. What are you talking about? After the integer limit bid was put on it, ATR decided that she was going to put up a few more auctions, and at first this may seem like she just straight up scammed Young because he bid 2.1 billion, and of course the other ones aren't going to go that high. But she DM'd him saying that the winners of those auctions would be getting a less not safe for work version, and his would be specially customized and much more not safe for work. And that pretty much brings you up to speed. However, because YMCatlord has put an integer limit bid on an auction, it's pretty much won, even though it's not ended yet because you cannot outbid it. Because of this, ATR sent Young the drawing a little bit early, even though the auction has not ended, and I think it is my civic duty to share it with the community. Because of that, I've put together a compilation, not just the one that Young received, but all the Marina pictures that I could find down in the description at the very bottom where it belongs. But before you go down there, be warned, it is very, very not safe for work, so I warned you. This ends the saga of one of the greatest events on Hypixel Skyblock, and it was not even an official event. With that, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe, and other than that, I will see you later. Bye!